If you have ever visited Galveston, you probably know about the storm of 1900 and how it resulted in a massive project for the raising of the elevation of the entire island and the building of the large seawall. You have also probably heard that Galveston was a major seaport and the richest city in Texas at one time. But there are things you probably don't know about this great city and this amazing island. After the Battle of New Orleans in 1815, the famous pirate Jean Lafitte relocated to the island and made it the headquarters for his large pirate enterprise with over 1,000 people in a pirate colony, all sworn allegiance to him. This lasted until 1823 when the U.S. came after him for one of his ships attacking a U.S. vessel. The foundation ruins of his house can be seen just off Harborside Drive. In the late 1800s, with tensions heating up between the U.S. and Spain, the U.S. government decided that Galveston would be a good place for an army post. They started construction and began manning the post just in time for war to be declared with Spain in 1898, and then the 1900 storm. Afterwards, they would rebuild what would become known as Fort Crockett. For the First World War, the military presence on Galveston Island was expanded to 3 forts. These included Fort Crockett, Fort Travis, and Fort San Jacinto. All were administered from Fort Crockett. These forts were mainly coastal artillery batteries to protect the harbor and shore. The concrete World War I artillery foundations can still be seen along the seawall and on Point Bolivar. Between the two wars, Galveston became an Army Air Corps station and was the first squadron to be completely operating the very first all-metal mono-wing A-2 attack aircraft. During World War II, the artillery batteries were expanded to many times the size of those from World War I. Some of the newer and larger guns could shoot up to 17 miles out to sea. The main purpose of these batteries was to defend against submarines. In fact, over 70 ships were attacked by at least 23 U-boats in the Gulf of Mexico right off the U.S. coast. At times, the lights of the battles could be seen from shore. In World War II, in total, 319 U.S. and Allied ships were sunk by U-boats in the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean. The large World War II artillery emplacements can still be seen along the seawall. There is a resort that is built right on top of one of them, and you can easily explore it from the road. By crossing over to Point Bolivar, one can get a better look at the enormity of the World War II batteries.
Remember, World War I was the heyday, I guess you could say, or when steam-powered, ocean-crossing battleships were really coming into their day. Okay? They thought that wars were going to be won by battleships that would pull up to a country and just bombard the shore.
Fort Crockett was also a German POW camp during World War II. Can you imagine having to spend World War II in a tropical paradise where you can go swimming in the Gulf of Mexico every day? This is what those German soldiers had to put up with. Since the Republic of Texas days, Galveston has been a major port, and it was known as a place to find all kinds of less than wholesome forms of entertainment. This included gambling, prostitutes, liquor, and even opium. Even during Prohibition, alcohol freely flowed in Galveston. Having 3 large military bases with sometimes thousands of soldiers did not cause business to slow down. Cleaning up Galveston wasn't easy. If God couldn't stop prostitution, why should I? Declared Galveston's mayor. who held the post from 1947 to 1955. He apparently believed that Galveston's economy rested on the city being a wide open town. This belief was shared by all the people who made money from that reputation. After World War II, Fort Crockett was converted to a military recreation and R&R post. In 1955, the Texas Rangers moved in to clean up the town. Coincidentally, this was the same year the Army decided to completely close the post and started giving the facilities to activities such as the Texas A&M Marine Research Department. There is still a military presence on Galveston Island. The Coast Guard has a fair-sized station. The Army Corps of Engineers and the Marine Corps also have facilities on the island. All of these sit on land once part of Fort San Jacinto.